All right, sounds good. Well, James Beard nominees Elizabeth Blau and Kim Kentinwala celebrate all things honey salt with the highly anticipated launch of their first cookbook. We get a sneak peek. It's right here. And Elizabeth joining us in the studio. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. So great to be here.
This is really cool because obviously a lot of people in town go to Honey Salt and love the menu and the changing menu.
Thank
and are
you.
we going to see some of those recipes in here or some of the similar things that you come up with?
Absolutely. Well, the cookbook's a bit unusual because it's a culinary scrapbook, and I love scrapbooking, and so it tells the story of the making of the restaurant through our journeys and through our travels of different places, but then there's the classics. So if you want to know how to make the scallops or any of the brookie, any of those dishes, they're in the cookbook as well. But next week we have a farm table dinner that's highlighting the Cape Cod section. Unfortunately, that's sold out, but you will get to have all week we'll have the lobster rolls. But the next dinner is a preview of the dinner that we're going to do at the James Beard House in New York. And so that'll be a taste of all things in the cookbook sometime in September.
I must say, I'm not a dessert person, but the brookie I think about that thing. Like sometimes it's in my
I
head.
love that.
It's so good. And so the recipe is in here?
The recipe's in
there. Oh my
there.
goodness. It probably won't be as good as Honey Salt's, but it'll be close if people follow along, right?
Yes, if you follow along.
How did you come up with the concept even of Honey Salt? It just seems very, I don't know, cozy, community. I love that you signed the book at the end. There's so much that's a little bit, I think, different than most of Las Vegas.
Thank you. Well, when we were trying to come up with a concept, obviously, both my husband and I have had a large career on the strip, but we really wanted to do something that reflected how we like to entertain at home, and so the menu reflects that, and the interior design reflects that, and so that was really the intent, that it felt like a comfortable place, and if you wanted a big night out, you can go to Andiron, or you can go to the Strip, but Honey Salt was meant to feel like home.
Right, and that's what the cookbook seems to be like as well, right?
Well, and once you add that scrapbooking component, and you get to see family vacations and different things that we like to do, which are usually related to food,
yes.
You get kind of a little insight into the background of what made it all happen.
And you guys have been in Vancouver, and then you also have other things coming up. I'm sure you keep very busy as a family.
We keep busy. Cole just went back to school. You know, he's aged out of the kids' menus, but he's still writing them, so that's fun.
And it's always cool when you go to your restaurants, things you can, and different events around Las Vegas, we can actually see you. That's always really cool too, that you're actually there a lot.
Yeah, so next week on Tuesday the 28th, we're going to do a book signing from 4 to 6, and the chefs will be preparing some light refreshments that are also from the cookbook, and so at 4 to 6 at Honey Salt.
Yeah, so there it is, 1031 South Rampart. If you've never been, again, Tuesday the 28th, and you'll be signing books, right?
Yes.
If people get one.
I'll be signing books, and you can get a refreshment and taste a couple of the items from the book.
Okay. Now, is this your first one of many to come, or
was
it a lot of work?
It was so much work. It took almost 3 years to do it, and our extraordinary friend and photographer Bill Milne is what really makes the book special, because his artistry is captured in all these photographs, and so I think, you know, you kind of want to eat the food off the pages, and so that's what makes it special. But this summer in Cape Cod, we were already strategizing about the Honey Salt Holiday Cookbook and planning for Thanksgiving, which of course is my favorite eating holiday, and all of the, you know, the wonderful traditions that we have around different holidays of food, and so I'm toying around with the idea.
Toy around with it. Right now, get to the book signing next week. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you. And Amazon will be having it
for sale?
Yes.